There we are. Hey everyone, this is Tasha. I am your Simple Solutions Specialist and you are live from the Smoky Mountain Homestead. You've also got a different view tonight because I'm sitting and not in the kitchen. Well, I am in the kitchen actually. So I'm going to have to get up a couple times too because I got to check the fire. Sorry about that. Hey Sonia. Oh my gosh, I saw how big Mario's getting. Oh my God, he is so huge. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. How tall is he? He's got to be over 6 foot by now. He looks like he's probably taller than Randy. I was just shocked. Anyway, so tonight, I'm going to kind of talk, well, this is something, Sonia, you already know about, so you'll probably be like, oh, that's old news, whatever. I want to show you a couple things that I got. Oh, but first of all, Chula, she's always sitting in the chair. He is taller than Randy. He looked, I saw a picture and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's taller than Randy. Darian's taller than me. Of course, that's not hard to do, but, yeah, so, oh my God, last night, I just didn't sleep very well last night because I had a great big coughing fit, whatever, so I'm kind of like, woo, woo, and I still got some homework left to do tonight, so, yeah, oh my gosh, Alan was so sweet today. We've got people coming in. Darian's turning 16 tomorrow. So we've got some family and friends coming in to help celebrate. And I'm like, so I need to get in there and scrub the shower because, people like to shower. So I'm in there, and because I've been in, in a lot of car accidents and stuff, I've got some back problems. So I'm in there and I'm scrubbing, scrubbing the shower. And Alan comes in. He's like, hey, baby, let me finish that for you. So he finished cleaning the shower for me. He's so sweet. But we got a lot of stuff done today, getting ready for the big shindig. I can't believe he's going to be 16. That is so bizarre. How is he 16? Like, when did this happen? I mean, I know I've been here the whole time, but where have I been? What have I been doing this whole time? I've been washing dishes and cooking. That's whatever. Happy birthday. Aw, yeah. I'm going to tell him you said that. He was talking about you guys the other day. He's like, oh man, I wish Mario and Joshua and all them could be here for my birthday. I'm like, I know, honey. I know. But now that he's 16, he can fly as an unaccompanied minor, he can just fly by himself. And he can figure it out. He's a smart dude. So we could just get him a ticket and he could just come out there and visit and be like, bye, dude. Anyway, I got in the mail today. It'll be backwards to you, but it says American Cookery. So this is a cookbook that is a collection of really old American, like 18th century cooking. But the cool thing is that, like, if you see here, like this side is a copy of the original recipe, and then this side is the translation. So you get to see, like, some of the stuff you have to, like, the words aren't really the same. They're spelled different or they mean something different. So I found this on Amazon. I was like, oh, that's so cool. The nerd in me is so excited about that. It's by Amelia Simmons. Introduction by Melissa Clark. What was that? Oh, hi, Joy. Hi. Sorry. I got this crazy cough that's just pissing me right the hell off. So yeah, I'm really excited about this book. And I just got it off of Amazon. I think it was like $8 or something like that. He has our place to crash when he decides to come to San Diego. He really wants to come, and I told him if you really want to go to San Diego, we'll split a ticket for you at some point. Right now he's working and getting ready to study for his GED and blah, blah, blah. So, because he wants to start college classes next fall. And Alan's going to be starting college classes next fall too. So, all of us will be in school all at the same time. Won't that be fun? Okay. So, yeah. So this is, if you're interested, it is American Cookery, American Antiquarian Cookbook Collection by Amelia Simmons. You can find that on Amazon. So I'll be trying out some of the recipes in there, and maybe we'll try them and see how they go, because some of them, are probably not so great. Okay, so tonight I'm going to talk about how I keep myself sane. And here's your answer. No, I'm just joking. Well, a little bit. I'm only joking a little bit. So, one of the things that really makes me crazy, well, one of the things, right, is, right, looking at something and going, oh, that needs to be done, oh, that needs to be done, oh, that needs to be done, and it's just too much stuff, and you can make a list of stuff, but it just gets overwhelming, and pretty soon you're just like, I'll screw the list, and never mind, you know. So I know, Sonia, you're going to be familiar with this because you've seen it at my house. This is, and I actually, the last part of last year, I didn't do it because I was just too overwhelmed with other stuff, so things got by the wayside, so I got to refile everything. But this is how I keep my house clean. And other things, among other things. I have actually had this box since I was married to my husband, so probably, man, that was like 20-something years ago. It's been a while, so this is an old box. But you don't have to get a plastic one like this. You can find a really cool little retro one. Look how cute this is. I saw this and I about died. Look how cute that is. This is, I keep my essential oils and recipes and stuff in here, but isn't that adorable? It's all funky. Like, what kind of freaking color is that? I love it. So, but I just use this one because this is what I've got. Oh, you did make one similar? Yeah, you know what? This is like the easiest. And you can make this as complicated or not, you know. And this is, I'm going to say this right up front, this is not my idea. My sister-in-law introduced me to this, gosh, right after I got married to my husband. So I was like 24 maybe, something like that. So it's been a quarter of a century, at least. Yeah, and it's called the Sidetrack Home Executive. So, and there's all kinds of, it started out with just the one book, and she lent me the book, and because I'm pretty sure she still does it too. She's been married to my brother for, I don't know, 600 years, and she's been doing it ever since I've known her. So, well, not ever since I've known her, because they started dating in high school. How cute is that? They started dating in high school, and they're still married. Isn't that adorable? So, sorry. Hang on, I gotta check that fire because it's gonna get really freaking cold in here if I don't keep adding wood. And that would really, really suck. Because it got down to 3 degrees and nobody wants that. It's been warmer lately, but I don't take any chances. There we go. You know, when we first moved here, I couldn't start a fire to save my life. Well, maybe on accident. But now I can start the fire and I can keep it going, and I know how to, like, make it go slower or hotter or whatever. I'm like, check me out, Brussels sprout. So anyways, the idea behind this is that you're just going to file stuff daily or, you know, twice a week. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Weekly or bi-weekly or bi-monthly or however you want to do it. So what you're going to need is a package of index cards, but they're the multicolor ones. Whoa, what was that all about? That was weird. So you're going to want the multicolored ones. So you're going to do, like your daily ones would be one color, weekly, then you could do bi-monthly, monthly, and then annually. So that's how I have them separated. But you're going to want to separate those by colors. And you'll need a little file box. And then you have the little day separators, the 1, 2, 3, 4 through 31. And then you have the monthly separators for the months of the year. And that's all you need. Oh, well, no, that's not true. You need a pencil. You need a good eraser. I love these. It's a clicky eraser. Look at that. Love that. And a pretty pen. Or not a pretty pen, depending on what you've got. So, first what I did was I sat down and I made a list of everything that I could think of in the house that needs to be done. I mean everything from like cleaning the fan blades to scrubbing the baseboards. Like it's stuff that you just put off because you don't want to do it, like cleaning the oven. I hate cleaning the oven. And actually, Alan usually does most of it for me because of my back. But yeah, I don't like doing it. So then once you do that, next to each one, you write how often you want it to be done. So yes, I want my house to be vacuumed every single day. That's not going to happen. So make it practical, make it doable, because if you put everything down for daily, I can guarantee you're going to lose your last noodle. So just the stuff that needs to be done daily. So like dishes, I do 1 load of laundry a day, sometimes 2, depending on what I got to do. Or if it's a really nice day outside and I can dry more laundry on the line, I'll do 1. I'll usually do 2. Sometimes I'll do 3. I don't want to do more than 3 because I don't want to overwhelm our septic system. I've got chicken roasting back there for the dog, so I was just looking at the clock. So yeah, put those on there so that you know what you've got to do each thing on each. So for all your dailies. So for your daily stuff, so like here's one. No, let's not do that one. Let's do, oh, come on. Oh, here's a good one. So, man, this is old. So some of these cards are my original cards. Like I haven't changed some of, and you know, they're going to change. Like if you move from one house to another, houses need different stuff, blah, blah, blah. So, and you'll find that some things that just become natural that you just do them, so you don't need a card for it. Like Darian needs a card. He has his own cards in here, and so does Alan, to make his bed. He needs to be reminded to make his bed because he's a teenager. But some of these I have had since I started doing this. So some of these are pretty freaking old. And the ones that like don't apply anymore, like, I don't know, like when we lived in San Diego, I had to sweep the driveway. So if I were to try to sweep my driveway now, I would be sweeping dirt and rocks. So I'm not going to do that. So that one I just tossed. I just used it in the fire. When we got here, I was like, oh, so I just put it in the fire. But so like this one, if you can read backwards, it says daily, take something out for dinner. So how often you're going to do it is going to go up in your left-hand corner, and then how long it's going to take is going to go up in your right-hand corner. So that way you can kind of gauge every day how much time you have to do stuff. So like for us on Thursdays, housework is minimal, very, very minimal, because Darian has the homeschool co-op. I usually have Women of Waynesville meetings. There's just a bunch of stuff going on. And so you got to take that into account. So you kind of look at your calendar and go, okay, I get it. And then, and so like this one, take something out for dinner. This actually means to take something out for dinner for the next day to put it in the refrigerator to thaw if I need to take something out. Because if I don't, then I'll forget. And I still do that. So that's why I keep this card that I've had forever and a day. Shula, stop. She's wiggling the table. She's wiggling my wine, man. Rude. So once you've got, so there's a daily. So we'll put that there. Here's a monthly one. Obviously Darian's. This says, so it's up in the left-hand corner. It says monthly. You can't see this, but I put 5 minutes because this is when I used to do it. I haven't adjusted it, but I give this card to Darian now for him to dust his bedroom, and that's a monthly thing. So when it pops up, he does it, and then so that's the things that you would be doing like sometime throughout every other month. So what you would do is file it. So the daily ones, I file them, like I'll take the stack of them and I'll go put them on the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. Like I divide them up. I don't do all my, or no, that's not my dailies. My dailies all go on one. But anything that's a weekly would be like that you'd go, I put it 1, 2, 3. So that way I'm not doing all my weeklies on one. And you're going to probably have more than one. Oh, sorry about that. You're probably going to have more than Monday through Sunday worth of monthly things. So I just kind of space it out and kind of according to my calendar, what I've got going on. Because I usually have my day timer open when I refile all my monthly stuff. Because so your monthly stuff, you could do it one of two ways. If, say, it's filed to do it on the 4th, you can take it out, do it, and then refile it to do it again on the 4th. I don't do it that way just because my schedule's kind of funky. So I just refile everything into the next month. So if it's January, I file it in February. And then I take everything out at the beginning of the month and then just file everything from there with my planner open. But you can do it either way. There's no wrong way to do it. Whatever works for you. So that's your monthlies and like your bi-monthlies. So your annuals, you just file them in the month they need to be done. So like, and I also have a card in here, my annuals for birthdays too, so that I know what birthdays are coming up. I'm showing you like cards that you can't even see what the hell, huh? I need to redo a bunch of those too. Let's see, give me an annual one. Oh, here's like every 4 months. So it says to clean the door jambs because they get nasty badasty. So I do it and then I just file it in the month that would be 4 months from then. And then at the beginning of, so if it's January and I file it for April, is that right? March, April, May? Yeah. No. January, February, March, April. I was right. April. At the beginning of April, I pull it out and then file it into my regular month, the monthly stuff. So anytime between the 1st and the 31st. And those usually take longer too. So like, yeah, like cleaning the oven. You know, I kind of like the idea of a self-cleaning oven, but then again, I don't. Because it locks it, and which kind of freaks me out. Oh, I gotta tell you guys something. So we've got this microwave. We didn't have a microwave when we lived in San Diego for a really long time. We moved here and we're like, oh, microwave, okay, whatever. So when it dies, we're just gonna get rid of it. But check this out. It just started doing this. When I open it, it keeps running. I was like, what? It's running. And then you close it and it keeps running. Or you open it and it's not whatever, but you close it. Or no, and all of a sudden it'll just start running by itself. Like it's doing some bizarre things. I'm like, we need to get rid of that sooner rather than later. So that's probably going to be our first project in the kitchen, is to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of the microwave and just put in a regular vent hood up there. And it's really stupid. Like the space between the microwave and the back burners is like this much. Like how am I supposed to cook with like this much space back there? It's so stupid. So anyways, we're doing that. So that's basically it. I know since I started doing it, they put out a lot more books. So I know that there's other ways to do it where you can and they have like computer programs to do it and whatever. You know me, I'm old school. I happen to, I gotta tell you, I love to write things. I like my paper, and I know it's bad to use it. I know. But I've had this, you guys, I've had this for 25 years. I think that's doing pretty good, right? One of the things I wanted to tell you is if you're gonna do something, so say you come up on a card and you don't do it, just because something happened and it didn't happen. So what I do is I use, with a pencil, I put a little X up in the top right-hand corner, so that that tells me, and I file it. You need a young priest and an old priest for that microwave, right? I'll tell you what, I need a virgin sacrifice for it. You know any? I don't think I know any. I mean, except for the kids, and they're too young to sacrifice yet. So put an X in it and then file it for the next day that you can do it. And then that'll tell you when it pops back up that you didn't do it, or file it like you did it. Just file it like you did it. Because you know what? The thing's always going to be there. Unless it's something like super important, like take your meds, your psycho meds or whatever. Don't do that. But like this one. No, not this one. That's not a good example. So like, here's one. Oh, here's one. Like scrubbing the butcher block. Sometimes it doesn't happen because it takes a long time. I do like salt and lemon, and it's a big process. It takes me a couple hours at least to do it. And sometimes it just doesn't get done. So I just file it like I did it, but I put that little X in the corner, a pencil X in the corner. So that way the next time it pops up, it reminds me that I didn't do it, which means I have to do it that time. Because that way, I mean, if you're always filing things like you already did it, nothing's ever going to get done. So, yeah, so that's basically it. I mean, it's not rocket science. If you guys want the list of because I have on my computer a basic list of the stuff that I have on mine, and every house is going to be different. And you can put all kinds of stuff in here that you need to remember to do, like, I don't know, pick up the kids from school. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to pick up the kids from school. I don't know, you could put anything in there. But other than that, that's really just the basics of it. And like I said, there's all those other books out there that you can find, I'm sure, online. And I can't remember the gals' names that wrote them. I don't even have the book anymore. But it's The Sidetracked Home Executive. And if you just Google that, and I'm sure there'll be a website, and then you can go in there, and I'm sure they have a list of all their books or something. And I'm sure you can find all their books on Amazon too. One of the other books I really like is this one, Taming the Paper Tiger at Home. This is a really good book for anybody who has piles and piles of paperwork that they just can't seem to get through. It's a really good organization book. And, I mean, I've had this for quite a while. So, I think what I'm going to do is what's today? Tuesday? I'll do a drawing on Friday for anybody who comments about this book on this video. How's that? I'll do a drawing between all of you, and whoever wins it, I'll send it to you. Yay! And most of you I already know, so I probably could just either already have your address or you live here, So if you want this book, make sure you comment about it, and I will do a drawing on Friday. One of the other things I want to show you really quick that I have come to recently love, most people know how much I love my Daytimers. And I use them kind of like a diary too, because I don't keep a diary or a journal. But this kind of tells me what I was doing, what I wasn't doing. But I also use it as this is the Happy Planner. It's called a Happy Planner. It's really happy. Life is lovely. And you can order pockets, or you can get them. You can get this at Michael's. Shout out to Michael's. Who doesn't love Michael's? And there's pockets. You can buy like note paper. There's all kinds of inserts you can get. And then there's ones that are like themed. So if you want a budget, or you want to like a fitness one, or ew, there's a stinky bug up there. God, those things are so annoying. We have yes, I know, darling. You know what? I think you'd really like that book. I think you'd really like it. But so I also use it kind of like a revolving vision board. So this is my January spread. I think I took a picture of it, and it's on my Instagram. Because I don't scrapbook. So here's the thing. I want to scrapbook, but I don't even want to do that. Because I just don't have... I love my Happy Planner too. So I use it because I have a thing for magazines. I'll admit it. I love my magazines. But I cut them up. I cut the heck out of them. And I use them for my vision boarding in my Happy Planner. So I do that. So I can actually keep track of stuff that, that I need to do. But then also, so as things change, because, I mean, we all know that, one day you can be like, oh, I really want to blah, 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 blah. And then 6 months later, you're like, it's kind of like try it out, see if you like it, see if you don't. So I love my Happy Planner. I really, really love it. It is big. I'd like to get a case for it, but low priority, And then this is my box that I keep, like my little things that I cut out of magazines. I've got a stack of magazines to go through, and I have some stickers in here. Excuse me. So it's just a little box, and I'll sit down with Alan and watch a TV show or something and do my weekly layout, whatever. It's kind of like refocusing for the week and going, okay, I need to get my crap together here. What do I got to do? And it's a good time for me to sit down with Alan and Darian and go, okay, what have you got this week? What have you got this week? Because with Darian now, I mean, it's like right now they're at Scouts. Oh my God, he was like, I'm going to write a check for, he's got like some Scout big thing coming up, whatever. But it's weird thinking he's writing checks. He's like, oh, I need to go to the bank tomorrow and put some money in my IRA. I'm like, I don't even have an IRA. Crazy kid. What are you growling at? Hey, shut your hole. No. Don't wag your tail at me. I don't know. This is, what size is this? Does it say on it? Oh, it's by Create 365, Me and My Big Ideas. I don't know. It's this size. It's head size. A little bit bigger than head size. Does that make any sense? Yeah, so it's a really good time. And it's time, you know, it's fun to sit down together and they're like, Mom, you're so crazy, whatever. But then like sometimes they'll be like, they'll go through my box and pick stuff out for me. They're like, what about this? What about this? So that's kind of fun. Yeah, so what else? I think, yeah, so this weekend we're having everybody over on Saturday for Darian's birthday. His birthday's actually tomorrow, but Wednesdays are just too hard for people. And so, how many rings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And then, so we're going to have everybody over Saturday night, and I'll make a big pot of my vegetarian black bean chili, because one of his friends is vegetarian, and I want to make sure she has something to eat. And I'll make a big giant pan of the buttermilk cornbread. Oh my gosh, that I think I posted that I think on my Smoky Mountain Homestead page. That cornbread is good. Yeah, and a great big salad. That's it. And I bought a bunch of Martinellis for the kids, and yeah, it'll be really fun. I mean, so they're like, what do you want to do? Darian's like, I just want to hang out. So probably all the kids will just hang out in one room and all the adults will hang out in the other. And it should be a pretty nice day, so some of us can sit out on the deck. And it's chilly out there, but that's all right. No big deal. Yeah, so I think that is it. I'll say, aw, thanks. That's so sweet. Yay. I've been wanting a cover for it. I just, you know what, and every time I go to Michael's, I'm always in there for something else, and I'm like, get in, get out, except for the stickers. You know what, I have all the, like, planner stickers. Oh, I love those. I'm always in, and Alan's like, are we looking at stickers again? Especially Darian. Mom, I don't want to go in and look at stickers with you. Yay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, so that's about it for tonight. I do have homework I got to finish up. I got an assignment due tonight. And other than that, I think that's it. I'm not sure what I'll do next week. I got to sit and plan out. I'm still working on planning out my content for my blog and everything for the rest of the... I don't want to do the whole year. I'll probably just do 6 months, but because the whole year is too overwhelming. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's what my mom says. All right, so that's it. That's what I've got for tonight. And oh, I was looking at the chicken. It's not done yet. All right, that's it. Carry on, my good friends. Peace out. Be the change.